So JD, we opened the 25-26 season with a 0-0 draw at Prescot Cables, but given their chances towards the end of the game and our lack of chances throughout the game, would you say that's a good point on the road?
Yeah, I think it is a good point to come here and get anything is difficult. It's a difficult place to come. It's very similar to last year when we came here. Unfortunately today we couldn't. There wasn't a lot of clear cut chances, and then Amar getting a strange red card kind of stopped us in our tracks from progression a little, because I think we were on top at that point. And then Nathan Harker's had to make 2 or 3 really good saves to keep it to 0-0, but the lads grafted really well, battled, stuck in, and had to weather that last 15-20 minute storm really. So mixed feelings on it, because obviously getting a red is difficult when I don't feel it was a red. I think Amar's very innocent and unlucky with what he's done there. He's tried to bring the ball down, and unfortunately he's ended up putting his foot in somebody's chest, but he's not tried to hurt him. But anyway, like you say, 0-0 point's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for the clarification on what Amar did there, because I didn't personally see it. But you said last week about the goals not really going in at the minute. What can you do this week to fix that ahead of Tuesday?
Well, I think chances wise was difficult today. We did start to create a little more, but it was that's kind of the opposition. It's they don't give a lot away, so we didn't create that much, but that was partly because they don't keep the ball too much at their back. Everything's out of their half, so you have to work for your chances. And we didn't create a lot today, but I didn't want to come here and win 5-0 today. It wasn't the intention, because you'll leave yourself wide open, and I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't have took a 5-0, but it was to be solid and not get beat. And try and build on that, which we did. And I thought we were looking better and stronger towards the second half, and a 1-0 would be fine. But like I say, the sending off kind of crippled us a little bit with our attack.
Yeah, started with the back four today, played that throughout. Were you happy with how that setup worked today?
Yeah, because within 5 minutes you can see they've played 2 very high wide men, and if we'd have played a back 3, we'd have had to be split wide open, or our wing backs would have had to mark them, and we'd have been a back 5. So the back 4 was the right call, and I think there was some good performances in there. Like I say, these are difficult to play against, and they work hard, and they deserve their point as well. But the back 4 worked well, and Amar led the line well. It was good to get Josh on, but I didn't want to take Amar off. Maybe should have.
Obviously, we've got 2 home games coming up now, starting with Workington on Tuesday. How do you feel going into that one?
I think, did they win today?
They're currently playing. They kicked off the 1-0 up against Workington.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, we'll just getting a home game with our fans behind us will be really good, and building on a solid start, and just turn that point next into a win. But again, they're going to be the hard-working, industrious team. They don't stop. They don't make it easy for you. Even when we played well against them last year and beat them quite well, they don't stop. They don't give in. And at this point of the season, they'll be fresh. So we need to produce a similar defensive display, but we need to start creating a lot more. And I think it looked a little bit nervous at times today. I think that's the occasion as well. First game of the season, everybody's a bit cagey. And we don't want to make mistakes and cause a problem which leads to a defeat. Whereas the second half we started to play a little bit more at times. We played out from the back a bit more. I would like us to do that a bit more on Tuesday, to actually play more football. And once we did that, I think Prescot struggled to live with us, because we moved the ball really well. But we need to do that more. We need to do that higher up the field, and then the chances will come and the goals will inevitably come.